Tries to find a shot toward the bathrooms. Actually does decent damage on Dupree. He's gone into the red. Might go worse than that. No, he won't, because Get Right runs out of ammo. That's Zonic to get the kill as he swings back around. And Draken from the back stairs has to be somewhat careful of his approach, because if he goes down as well, gonna have real problems. The fact that they're low enough on HP on the other side may benefit, but it is now on to Draken. 1 versus 3, 2 of which are within range of a bullet. But unfortunately, with the bomb down, does have a kit. He could make this actually all right. The first kill fast enough that he can't approach. He can leave the site to get aggressive, but he wants to put the smoke out instead. 5 seconds, remember, not 10. Already spotted, knows they're toward the bathrooms, and he's... Ooh, okay, fair enough. I thought he was just going to hold it. This actually is all right. Kirby last alive is 9 HP. Draken doesn't know it, though. This time he will hold, because he knows there's a timer on the smoke, and Dupree has no idea. Dupree's got the angle wrong. Draken's got the round.
Oh, wow. 1 on 3, and Dupree so tentative there.
This came from me.
Drop control with the cost of a Molly Smoke Flash, $900, and RPK's in. Can he find his 40 bomb?
It is a split 2-2 defense as well, so they only are going to have to deal with one offer along with Coldzera. And there it is, number 40 from RPK. He's up there now. Bolts, though, is still trying to shut this round down. RPK again, the man to stop it, and maybe the man to win it, as he's up to 3 with a kill against Fallen. Left enough room to plet, too, as First still going to be quite a rotate away. Doesn't actually know where he's coming from yet either, but it might make it obvious as he was kind of rushing up to the door. Was not close enough for RPK to hear it. All that utility, he's bound to give one of it away, but RPK goes up, gets the last kill anyways. He shows up once more.
There is the presence of terrorists in the palace. I do not know how many. Skadoodle finds out 2 more palace as he rings it out.
They did let some of them through, however, means the ramp play is now going to move in. Machine Gun able to take down Skadoodle before he completes the flick onto him. Stewie still alive at connector, completes the trade. Rush also finding one more that tried to sneak up towards Ticket here. They're trying to spam in. At least it looks like Mara is trying to spam in and find Stewie, but no, Stewie will get the better of him. It's up to Sugu again to try and clutch this. He's got 2 kills in very quick fashion, but he has been pincered. However, that 3rd kill brings it down to an even 1v1, and it's Tarek looking to clutch, but he won't do it. Sugu comes out with a massive play for the Mongols and gives them their 3rd round.
It's going to be Fur finding Forrest up. Easy frag for him, but doesn't really affect the outcome of the round whatsoever. It will be double digits for NIP. Fur recovers the AWP. Loss bonus now will be at 4th stage, meaning each CT player will have $2,900 into the next round. They're currently all on 0. That's not really a forced situation, but given the fact they're 10-3 down and they save an AWP, I think they definitely force it. They just need to get these last 2 rounds. They can't afford to give anything else up. Very quiet scenes over in the SK camp. It's Fur, who might not even save the AWP here. Hitting some nice shots. NIP have so much cast, they might as well try and take him down and exist. Being a little bit too tentative there. Had a chance to strike. 8 HP for Fur. Making noise as he jumps around. The flames will protect him for now. Oh, he's so smart. The fact he gets towards middle as well just eradicates risks in terms of his chances of survival here. Here's the last player coming in. Nails that as well. He actually gets all 5 kills. He gets an ace, but they don't win the rounds.
Yeah, exactly. That's not common.
No, that is. As the bonus rounds usually go down. Get Right does find 2. Does very well there. Maybe even the 3rd as Rez will come through. Forrest takes him down, but he fires through his teammate. It's still okay. It's a 3-on-2 situation, but the B bomb site is under control by the T's. The plant comes through, and it's up to Forrest to find 1 kill here to secure the round. He does that. Can he get the 2nd? He can't quite, but they know exactly where Fallen is now.
Fallen can still play the angles as a flash. Forrest would have been on them sooner if not for the first flash. This one buys time. Fallen does another so close, but resets the gun and takes down Draken as well.
Wow.
Using a lot of utility to do that, which should hurt them on the retake if Envious end up diving into B, that it would appear they're doing now.
So why is this guy still playing Highway? Why is he not towards B? This is the question.
Sure, probably waiting for intel to come out from Zilkenberg here now, as he's just now going to start to spot this. Moves in, but he's finding impact and getting into these different positions too. Zilkenberg wreaking havoc here. They try to find him and he swings around. Is it going to be an ace? Might as well be. He's going to get the assist on the last player anyway, and he gets the kill. Zilkenberg just running around, Envious circles running around them as he shuts it all down and out of nowhere secures a 3rd round for the Mongols.
That was incredible.
That was amazing.
Absolutely incredible mechanical skill, game sense, knowing where to move based on what's happening. Zilkenberg, you impress me.
Zilkenberg turned into Heisenberg there for a second. Went around with him there, and he was on a
Yeah, this guy's a boss.
killing spree. So nicely done from Zilkenberg as he
into a reaction. It's going to be a reaction that's not expected, though, and it's worked. Simple timing. Stewie's the only one to go to B. He goes down. There's 3 players left alive. But the fact that they lost a player outside, and the expectation is from Astralis is that they're going to funnel the inside site, they rush back and catch them off. That's actually quite cool from Cloud9. They get a bomb plant down. Unfortunately, they didn't get a subsequent kill on the re-rotation from Astralis. And Zippix gets found by Tarek, but he's down immediately. It's Skadoodle versus 4.
Oh.
Good flick to find Glaive.
He
They drop off ticket booth. He has Device down as well. He certainly does have a chance to win this. They're on the bomb inside of the smoke, and I don't think he would have heard the defuse kit being held because of the flashbang. But without the kit, he had time. He goes to the Deagle, 1 versus 1, and Skadoodle's pulled it back in a 1 versus 4.
Godlike plays there from Skadoodle. A very problematic affair.
No, you have to win out. Simple as that. You have to. It's 3 and 2. You can't go 2 and 3 and make it through.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe some mathematical wizardry with ties and overtime, whatever. But I can't. Come on, that's not going to happen.
6-man group, and 3 go through. The winner of the group will go straight to the semi-finals. The other 2 fight it out in the quarters. Good shot from Rush. Another opening pick. Glaive, there's no trade potential there. Doesn't really challenge their Rush, and it's going to be Stewie just having a whale of a time there. Lovely work with the AK-47. Where's the smoke, though? Where's the utility? This is looking quite poor from Astralis now. Like, very well done from Stewie, don't get me wrong, but he didn't even need any backup there. Just guns them down 1 by 1, no pressure from the upper ramp. It seems like they're out of ideas at this point, and that'll be a clean round, and quite a convincing one of that. Not even too hyped, Cloud9. It's just business as usual.
Across to get the gun, but it matters not. The smoke is there. No one will find an angle from Catwalk as a result, and it's now back over toward A.
Yeah.
Where further kills are required. And I hate to say, but a player that far forward in Palace, Fallen, just waiting to hold an angle with Zilkenberg walking directly toward him. I imagine this is a quick execution from Fallen. Or, okay.
How'd he hit that?
That's ridiculous.
Well, now that's a chance. It's up to Bolts now to at least find 1. Doesn't struggle with the first. Sugu goes down. They still need to plant him, and this kill might decide it. What a lineup that is from Bolts, though. It was Fallen that gave them an opportunity after allowing
the bomb site. In fact, goes behind Triple. Here we go. Spot out towards CT. Machine Gun comes back in. Sogu's gone extremely large in this round, but it's Coldzera versus Machine Gun in a 1-on-1. Bomb still not planted. 46 seconds is the one thing that Machine Gun does have to work with as he'll grab the bomb and go for the default play. He's timid, isn't he?
One of the scariest 1v1s you can have in the game of Counter-Strike. Coldzera, full HP. You've lost track of him. And here we go.
Oh, good find from Cold. Good shot. But you're right. I would have thought he would have actually caught Cold off by being aggressive.
If they do end up going towards B, which isn't looking likely as Nico takes off the head of Kenny, there's NBK, the next one up, and he spots 2 at the B bomb site. So you imagine they're going to grab the bomb and try and take some ground over towards the A side of the map.
Yeah, and this is where Guardian has to try and step up for FaZe. Carrigan will actually go aggressive, be able to find NBK rotating back. They get some information as well as they spot that lone rotator come in. Guardian now sees Apex over here at long, going to use the Incendiary to keep him at bay. Pushing on up though. Shocks and Apex able to find that frag on Guardian. Now Carrigan and Nico left 2 versus 2. Bomb still yet to go down. 25 seconds and the rotations are already here. The retake can come in straight away. Bomb plant goes down. Apex quick on the trigger, able to find the first. Now Carrigan 1v2, not meant to be as Apex in with a 4K. That's what it took for G2 to find themselves their first round here on
Way
Overpass.
more players pushing that ladder room if they're not careful.
Oh,
Freiburg
gosh.
specifically getting Doja to bait. Doja kind of baiting himself by running up the ramp there. Freiburg knocking him out, so that's found the even. 4v4 battle. Adrian also still going to be positioned from within the site, but he'll be caught falling back, and Mixwell doesn't just stop there. Look at the damage he just did to Mo. Mo actually almost dying due to the nade. Thankfully, he backs out in time, but if that landed on his head, he'd be a dead man. Hobbit at least gets the better of Mixwell in an up-close fight, and Magisk is hit hard, down to just 3 HP. There's no force back into the sandwich lane again. Fitch even holding there too. So now they should commit to a retake where it looked like seconds ago they were going to save Hobbit as well. Nicely done. Leaping over the train and spinning it back to find Alu, but Freiburg with the train kill but gets over aggressive. Pushes out just a little bit too soon and Hobbit.
And they're doing the thing. Wait, no, they didn't do the thing.
No, they did the thing. They're
about
taking
to
a second to do the thing.
Maybe when Forklift takes contact.
Maybe they won't do the thing. I don't think they're going to do the thing actually. The thing is boosting, by the way, in case anyone doesn't realize that. But
It's basically announcing to the world of CTs do 2 quad.
Yeah. So the CTs will start to move back in regardless, and they pick up a 1-for-1 to start. Still making good progress in terms of site control, though, because the quad guys haven't peaked at all yet. So they've been letting them walk. Oh, Ustillo with some banger headshots, though, keeping his team in the game as he gets another one, and he's wasted enough time to close out, but he's not even going to need the bomb explosion as he gets the last kill outright. Beautifully done from Ustillo. 4 headshots in a row, and he wins it out for the Renegades.
You know what's funny is, like, knowing Ustillo's style, I almost knew he was going to win that because he's so good in those chaotic situations. And that's his type of aim. He just has that, like, snappy aim.
We saw that there. Big way.
Yeah, as
Was
illustrated.
the tail end of it. As we see the execute roll out, Ustillo.
Why is Azur peeking there?
Those quick 2 pickups. Well, yeah, as you said, leave Azur into the open, letting him get taken down. The rest of Renegades holding the post plant here. JKS slightly away from the action, but even from that mid spot, he could probably do quite a bit. As yeah, he can just spin around, head into mid here, and cause some serious problems for those highway players if he pushes this at the correct timing. A lot of noise, but they didn't detect him. Steel had to swing around at the last second, but did pick up the frag, and now he's found a second one too. It's gone to Ustillo again to clutch this in the 1v2 scenario. As the teams push up, they try to surround him, and they didn't realize he was on the other side of quad. Gets that first kill for free, and snapshots on to Steel to take him out and clutch it for the Renegades once again.
Oh, man. Ustillo's...
Alu.
Yeah, Alu's been tagged low, finished off by Carrigan. They keep pushing on in. Fry's going left and right, but it's Nico to go ahead and double down. Damage done, make it 3. Nico wants to try and get this pistol out under their belt as fast as possible, and Mixwell left in a 1 versus 3. No defuse kit either, going to further complicate matters, and really going to have to see something absolutely insane right now from this man. Nico at the end, going to be in with 4 frags, so not meant to be. FaZe.
Key if you wanted to go double op right off the bat, and they do. Mixwell and Alu both going to op, so that's going to hurt their utility, but the other 3 players have great nades. I think the big thing coming out is solved by HS buying a kit, but it's only the 1 kit for Optic on this 4th round.
Yeah, and FaZe looks like they want to try head quickly in towards B. Charging on in, they go. HS stands to try and keep them at bay. As you say, they don't really have too many kits. They've only got the 1 on HS, but they have to cross that bridge when they get to it. Rain snuck by into the site, but HS finds himself 2. Make it 3 as the AK does prevail. Sneaks around the back. Olaf has been allowed to get into the site. HS spots it. 4 frags now, and Nico 1v5. Freiburg will steal the ace.
All right, HS. That's a pretty solid round from the... Mo's going to be forced out by the Molotov, but they still have no idea where Hobbit is. JDM finds him. Maybe Hobbit's position just doesn't even matter. If he can't get checked into this, a double kill comes out for him. He can go for more. He's dropped down. JDM misses the shot. It's a triple for Hobbit. Down into a 1-on-1. Elige versus Hobbit. Flash bangs out. Tapping the bomb. Elige spamming through the smoke. That's going to force the CT away. He's got to reload now. But no one is on the defuse, out into the open, and Hobbit gets it. What a heroic performance in this round from him. The right moment, and all 4 kills go his way.
I mean, Hobbit just bagging kills left and right there. That was unbelievable from him. 4 frags, 3 of those coming off the back of that position up in Palace. It goes unchecked, and the thing I love is, look at this movement right straight down through ladder. Knows exactly how he's going to play it. Bounces on off, and JDM can't catch a break. It is going to be 7-4. Hobbit is, I mean, he's got to be feeling great after that.
That's such a well, that's a good trade from the Gambit side of things. Elige getting frag hungry, we'll say. Bloodthirsty. Ooh. And now Hobbit has an AK.
Yeah, that was swift as well, because Nitro is here actually keeping an eye on things. Hobbit's going to get boosted up to try and deal with him. Nitro goes walking into it, but it's the flank from Steel, shuts this down, and once again, it's the latest addition on the aggression from BAPS that could close this round out. It was getting a little bit worrying for them, but Steel onto a triple this time. Ammo not a problem this time round as he continues to batten down the hatches over here towards B. Dren going to go pushing on in, and he'll be facing the sweet embrace of death as Steel takes the man with the AWP holding the angle. See, Fitch is hesitant to even try and cross. Does manage to deal with Steel in the back line, so closing the gap that a little bit more. Flash goes out. Mogan and now look to try and peek into this. They know where both these players are. That Sidri misses its mark. As they start to walk in, Fitch is actually able to go ahead and take one. He's only got 4 bullets, and JDM, he only needs 1. Mo left 1 versus 2, time ticking away, goes for the no-scope, and somehow he's done it. 1 man left, it's JDM. And he's gonna manage to do it. Mo is unreal. They get themselves a 16.
So really nothing that's attainable here. Gambit are gonna walk right through this round and set themselves up at a 3-0 start.
Yeah, I like the attention to detail too from Gambit, where Adren and Hobbit, the SMG players, have no utility on them. So if they were unfortunate enough to go down, they wouldn't be, shedding that extra bit of money that they could have just not bought, right? Because they're expecting a super weak buy on the opposition. They don't really need all the, right? Because if he had lost utility, then it's like, you're meant to go find people anyway.
And yeah, Mo nicely done on the cleanup here. Gets a quick little 4K for himself, mopping up a G2 shot. And that will give Gambit security in their lead to start things off as we get into the first gun round. And we see investments coming across the table for G2 now. Of course.
Blackamov.
What's up?
The Ob Blackamov, it's one of the few skins that's worth more if it's a battle scar.
Oh, really?
Interesting. Anyway.
Yeah, to get safe passage into the site. Guardian locking it down from the bomb train. This is no easy feat for Renegades here. Although catching Guardian off guard like that definitely helps out. Carrigan, 2 pivotal frags early on and now has to try and clutch this out. 1 versus 2, finds the first, Azur's tagged low, and Carrigan's gonna do it. An 8th round for FaZe, and a fantastic 1 versus 2 clutch.
Fitch, they got baited into having everyone peek back out, and they just lost so many 1v1s at that point.
Yeah, Fitch took that fight on his own. I think he could have hid a little earlier than that.
Yeah.
Maybe took that early engagement and stuck around.
He wasn't that far out, so there was definitely room for him to get back.
Yeah.
Get into the next round, though. G2 taking their time with it, but certainly slowly progressing towards a victory in this round, I believe. As it's down to just 2 now from Gambit. Both split up on their respective sites. Both also with deagles, so don't count them out just yet. As the fight is going to continue on. Got Adrian. Bathroom players, but the A-long guy is going to get him before he has a chance to spot anyone at the bathrooms. Doja, really not much left for him to be able to do.
I always love that when I'm getting pressured at the complete opposite site and my buddy at the other side is just like super like myopically focused on like a very irrelevant angle.
Very specific.
It's like, all right,
plays.
man, like I just told you there's 3 people over here. Come on.
No presence except for Get Right down here at B, but what little presence they have is going to net them the first kill.
So it's interesting that they opt for that mid-site smoke, considering that they have somebody crossing the bridge, right? So they want to help get the bomb down, not get killed from heaven to support the plant. But Rush, taking the route that he did, it looks like we're going to have some engagements here, Blue.
You see Skadoodle knocking out one very quickly, but he's been pincered, so Rez, Forrest, both picking up kills after that. Stewie finding one, but now he's alone, and Al with the second kill needs to close out, and he gets the job done. A 3K from inside the pit, and he closes out on the pistol for C9.
You want to know the funny thing?
At this point, he's going to use Molotovs to get him behind the tree. That's exactly what he had to do. No flash, nothing else he could do.
That's great from Glaive. Very calm, and Dupree can't step up. It's Bolt who's been an absolute rock on the A bomb site. You take another frag there. Glaive through the smoke. What in God's name was that? 2-on-2. 50 seconds remaining. We do have 1 smoke available. It might not be required as Zipex opens it up once again. Taku, bit of a nightmare here in triple overtime. 1 versus 1. Glaive versus coldzera, the best performing players on the server right now. 40 seconds, and Glaive with the advantage comes behind him, spots him. He takes the shot, and he nails it. 3-0 for Astralis. What a game he's having, the in-game leader. This could be the final round, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 1 max 7, 2 UMPs, a Famis, no kits, Tarek of no nades. I think you get the point at this stage. It's looking very unlikely Cloud9 can actually convert this round to a victory, but there's always the chance. It just needs 1 player to start hitting some shots. Tarek with the most firepower here, and we'll commit towards the B site. First kill for RPK, and it looks like it's done. 3 frags in total for Envious, and it's a clean sweep. We do have a little team kill in there. That might be all Cloud9 actually get on the board in this round. It will be 16-8. It felt like a lot closer. It was a really exciting game there. Many back and forth situations and lots of high octane moments.
Secret, he's not going to see Happy though in time.
He just gets in. Nice.
He's going to sneak right into the site. Should see Exist down below. Fires out there, and then flicks over to find Rez very quickly, too. Still a guy up on top of Shed they have to deal with, but RPK manages that kill pretty easily. Oh, and Draken misses his one and only opportunity there to pick up a shot. So now he's going to be forced out. The flashbang from Forest is good, but Happy is still available to support his teammates, which leads to the elimination of Forest. For Draken, it's 15th round, so he's got to do something, but it's not really a whole lot that he can do. So just wait and see.
They know where you are, bro.
That's why he's checking it back. And there we go. There's the spot on Happy, but Happy is still going to get the better of him, which secures the 7th round for Envious. One round apart.
I'm not even kidding. I love that spot.
You don't see
Coldzera plays that.
You don't see it used too often anymore, but when it is used, it usually finds pretty decent impact, as we saw right there. Rez trading these back, however, as he's found two. Ooh, and it's not Rez.
He's going to resolve that issue of the double peek from Spawn and Coldzera spot. I'm going to call it Coldzera spot until somebody can make up a better one.
It's called Cold Corner.
Ooh.
What has a better ring to it?
Cold shoulder.
Cold shoulder. Ooh, cold shoulder.
Come
I like
at me,
that
bro.
one. We're going to use that one. RPK left alone here now. 1v3, but it is winnable considering that they keep walking into him.
God.
Forest and Exists both go down and trying to directly peek RPK from that same angle. But now he's got a different angle to play off of here. Rez is going to try to sneak up on him from heaven. Knows where he's at. Obviously could have assumed he's moved, and I think he heard him fall there.
Oh, there's no doubt. And Rez knows that he could be close.
So Rez will play this very carefully.
Oh,
and
Rez
he
is ice
instantly
cold.
headshots RPK upon going out. NIP will once again win out.
На брата у команды Team Liquid 3300 у Элиджа, 1600 от Нитро и покупают игроки защиты много-много гранат. 10-9. Вот такой счет на данный момент. И в следующем раунде далеко не факт, что у команды Liquid будет бай. Вообще странное решение за террористов. Доставили себе там по 1000, даже не по 1500, не по 2, только у Элиджа 2200. И поэтому я даже не знаю, как это объяснить. Тут нужно было однозначно играть с глоками и в следующем брать калаши. А они будут сейчас делать экономически, только если бомбу поставят, тогда как бы будут в дамках. Риберг неплохо с ЮМП, забирает Нитро, Элит щелкает Алус, Риберг, отличная реализация позиции, остается 1 на 1 с Элиджем. Ой, да, это эйс от Адама. 11-9, ну и вот деньги сейчас, смотри, и 800.
4400 Элиджа, и вряд ли он будет покупать калашников. Возможно, в команде есть какая-то проблема, потому как не просто так ушел Станислав, сказал, что у него
I'm
был
spamming,
конфликт.
trying to find something. JDM's now got to make a move, but he's still smoked off. And now there's fire in the face of Elige. There's one kit on JDM. They're running out of time and running out of HP. The op is so unwieldy in this situation, it's going to come right through the smoke. There's one kill, but Body gets both. Return fire, and Elige's flank does not pan out. It opens up the avenue for G2 to readjust. And that's a 14th for G2. I think that's the dagger as well. Liquid are out of money and out of rounds to play with.
Yeah, I mean, you can almost see the frustration in Liquid at you know, what just happened there. At least the positioning was perfect from him. Got them so much information, but unfortunately,
He's not feeling as much pressure as he has in the past. Not as many Molotovs. There's a double nade at the corner. Naf is here with the 5-7. Hobbit, he's going to jump around the corner any second. Pop flashes are out. Naf is blind. There it is. Great kill. Easy kill in the end. All the utility usage on the Gambit side. They've used a lot, but it's a big piece of the map to gain.
yeah, and you can see JKS and Nifty both falling off the A-bomb site. Nifty over on speed, where JKS just going for the flat rotation. It looks like they are just going to try stacking this B-bomb site. Gambit, all their forces waiting in the wings. Going to be throwing out the smokes, flashes are necessary to get them into this site. And in they come. Hobbit to open things up. JKS, the only man with a rifle. They need him to step up now more than ever, and step up he shall. Going to be able to take two. They've somehow brought this into a one.
If you look at the minimap, they're all going to start pushing down right now. JKS might be able to spot this. Certainly Nifty will after that tap. A couple nice taps out of him. He's going to get 4 quick kills. And there goes Hobbit. Now into the gun rounds. The real battle begins for Renegades.
Pause going to be called on it from Renegades. Really don't want to put thought into this one. And yeah, we were kind of highlighting this as though if Renegades lose, then they lose out on that opportunity to make it through and actually get to play in the next stage of this, but Mathematician, yeah, finds a way in. Now the question is, how can that bomb go down when Freiburg is still firing? Apex head does roll, and indeed looks like G2's eyes are going to roll if they can't get this bomb down.
Imagine if we had the smoke there.
There's the utility once again, an absence of it.
Freiburg's won this round.
Single-handedly, potentially. Majestic's going to be... Oh, Freiburg! Head after head, and it looks like he's now dead. Body will shut him down. Oh! Body saves the day for G2! That's 2 rounds back-to-back. He's done some heroics. One did...
Могут завестись в любой момент времени, мне кажется, вот эти игроки, тем более, что ну, там у Фриберга, например, и у Мэджиска есть огромный опыт всяких камбэков. Миксел неплохо отыгрывает на коврах, ловит нефти, выходит... Ой-ой-ой, как же он вышел. Просто думая, наверное, что яму прикрывает Мэджисбой, но Мэджисбой ее чекает, однако играет с Фамосом, но при этом шикарная игра, будучи на дефолте, отличная реализация этой позиции, и уже 3-й раунд у команды Optic Gaming. В итоге какая-то база в 4 раунда. Бомба стоит на дефолте. Сейчас одним из самых важных является Алло, который перемещается к монстру, но при этом Алло играет без своей штатной винтовки, без АВП. А вот Кеннис с АВП. Смотрит монстр, пытается найти, ловит хэт. Не знает до конца, где же находятся его соперники. Кеннис отыгрывает, ну, не самую лучшую сейчас свою роль, и Боди в этот момент забирает двоих. Отличное решение. Боди старается найти снайперскую винтовку с дефузами. Проблемы, но времени хватает.